I want to talk about a guy that I used to watch a lot of his content. Now, his name's Johnny Berba, and he, let me just say, unlived himself over, well, I think about, over a month ago. Unfortunately, he jumped, I believe the rumors are that he jumped in front of a train in Warren Street. Now, Johnny Berba I think he went by the name of Johnny O'Halloran, which is his actual name, later on in his, his YouTube career. But originally I knew him as Johnny Berba. And he was a dating coach. He became a dating coach. He was in the pickup community. We used to do a lot of infield stuff. And then he kind of changed it to being this sort of like anxiety coach for men, and like this guru that talks about dealing with anxiety, dealing with interacting with people, that sort of thing. Just like an empowerment of men kind of thing. And when I used to watch him, I remember I used to think to him like myself, what was good is because, okay, he obviously suffers from low self-esteem and all these problems, and he's going out and doing the work. So if he can go out and do the work, anyone can go out and do the work. Because, sometimes you see all these dating coaches, they're like, I don't know, they're like gods and they can do this and that. And then you're just like, well, I can't relate to that because, they either at this tall or, that sort of thing. But this guy looks like an everyday guy who has social anxiety. And if he's making a change, we all can make a change. And he talked about, facing your fears and stuff. But now that he's taken his own, or unlived himself, I have to say it because of YouTube, does that make his message void? He talked a lot about, being a courageable man, and he was into religion, and he talked about, striving for success and don't give up, and look at me, I'm a success story. Well, he wasn't a success story. By default, he ended it. He checked out early. So it's really interesting because you've really got to be careful when you're going on YouTube and following a lot of these so-called gurus and things like this, of where they're leading you and the message that they're telling you, and you think they've got it all together, or they're getting ahead and stuff, because you really don't know where that message is coming from, what they're dealing with. One of his, he was like talking about his success, and he had his boot camps where I thought it was really expensive, like, which I would never have gone to, where to help men achieve their dreams, you have to pay like 10,000 for what was that 6-week boot camp and all this kind of stuff. So I was thinking, wow, okay, this guy's doing it. And then in his last post, I think he suffered from like what was it, some disorder where it was like OCD or whatever. And in the last post is like, please can you give me any money so I can get some funding to get medication for this. Like, anyone please give me money. Like, I think they call it e-begging. And I'm like, wasn't this guy successful? Yet you're going on like e-begging. You're going on, leaving community posts saying, yeah, give me money. So I'm like, so it just makes me think, some of these YouTubers are liars. And listen, rest in peace, Johnny Berba, Johnny O'Halloran. And I met him a couple times, actually. I bumped into him a couple times, just in London. Because when I used to do pickup at the same time. So I kind of got inspiration from him. And I remember like he was genuine, but I don't know, he did have crippling anxiety. Where it was like, this guy don't seem like confident at all. You don't seem like a confident person. You don't seem like a happy person. And he seemed fearful of me. And I was really trying to say, whoa, man, like, Johnny Berba, man, what's happening? What's up, bro? Like, oh my God, I've watched so much of your stuff. And he was like, he had this kind of like fear that I picked up of, because sometimes I can sense things with people. Well, it's really strange. You know, you think, are you this guy you say you are? You know, it just makes me think, just be careful, some of these YouTubers, man. They say one thing, but then they haven't got their life together like that. And they do all this illusion like everything's great. But it's not. It's not great. You know, a lot of these people have issues, man. And, you know, like, they have all these issues, and so I'm just parking it. They have all these issues, and they tell you that, oh yeah, look at me, I'm a success story. And next, you know, he's jumped off the plane, you know, in front of a train, sorry, in Warren Street. And you know, I thought that guy was charging 10 grand for boot camps, and he's e-begging, saying, "Give me money. I ain't got a pot to piss in. Give me money so I can sort my OCD." And I'm like, man, how many of these YouTubers are lying? Listen, man. Basically, the message of this video is just watch who you listen to. Take it with a grain of salt. Don't think all these people have it together. Because this so-called guru... And the thing is, if he's leading all these people, well then the people he's claiming to lead, a lot of them are doing better than him because they didn't take their lives, for the most part. But he did. You know? Careful you watch, man. These people lead you into, I don't know, into a place you don't want to go, and some of them are not truthful, not honest. Anyway, that's it for me. Peace.